from 77K. Most core members are saying it's not enough. What can someone realistically achieve from that 77K?
Thank you, sir, for the question.
Yes, sir.
There's one adage that say, cut your clothes according to your size.
Cut your clothes according to your size.
Even though the federal are paying us 300,000, we still have up to 80 or 90% of people that will complain that it's not enough.
It's not enough.
We are in Nigeria. We are in Nigeria. So some people they would like to overdo. Like, I've arrived. Let people see me.
Let them know.
Let them know that. I change the location. Let them. I see if some people have been paid at 3,000.
Exactly.
In fact, I heard that federal have paid like some people 3,500.
Yes.
And those people believe their life convertible. But based on the expensive of the nation, the expensive and how the economy of Nigeria is, and the federal still try for us from 32 to 77. If they are paying us like 3,000, what do you want to do? Because some people have been paid, they have been paid, and they survive it. That means we also, according to biology, there is something we call active sovereignty. Like Mr. Ninja D there and Mr. Ninja Cat. A there stands for adaptivity. That is saying that anywhere we find ourselves, we must adapt to that environment.
Welcome to Service Echoes podcast. Today we are bringing another inspiring story from the batch A1 2025. And with me, I have ex-copper Luke Oluwadamilola from the batch A1 2025. Join me as we all hear from his experience. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
How has been the journey so far?
God has been helping us. We thank God.
The journey of 12 months. Am I right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation and choosing Service Echoes to document your NYSC experience. All right. In one sentence, how will you describe your NYSC experience and why?
Thank you so much for the question. Actually, NYSC, I had an experience that I can never forget in my PP where I serve. Because I serve in a school parastatal.
Okay.
It teach me how to handle a student, then how to be patient, inspiring a future of tomorrow. That means I am able to impact into the knowledge of students now that bring change into their academic. Thank you, sir.
Wow. Which means NYSC making you learn more about students, understanding. We have different type of students, and I believe they don't assimilate things at the same rate.
Yes.
So, and it also teach you how to learn patience. All right, we are still going to that aspect. For those just meeting you for the first time, who are you?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
My name is Ajayi Oluwadamilola Luke. Okay. Then I graduated from Obafemi Awolowo University.
Obafemi Awolowo University.
Yes, yes.
Great effect.
Of the greatest.
Great effect.
Great. Okay. Now, you know that our school is great. It's great. Yes, actually we are great. And then I study mathematics.
You study mathematics?
Yes, Faculty of Science. That Faculty of Science.
Okay.
Then I serve as Evergreen Oya Academy here in Oyo local government.
Okay.
Igboho, yes, Oyo State.
Okay.
Oyo here.
As teacher?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I thought as vice principal.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's not vice principal as the member of his staff. Okay. But when I read this, I still perform the role of the president of fellowship, student fellowship in my school, my school.
Okay.
Then that is. Then I teach them mathematics and physics.
All right. A product of great effect.
Yes, sir.
Another great effect
is a counterfeit.
It's not great effect.
It's not great effect.
Bad. I'm shaking. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Our audience are expecting the raw reality of NYSC, and they believe that if they could hear from someone in that scheme or stepping out of that scheme, or who just step out of that scheme, they can have at least little experience, little knowledge, and preparation for those just coming into the system.
Yes.
Now, what was your experience at camp? Where did you camp, and what was your experience? Let's start from that, please.
Okay, thank you for the question.
Yes, sir.
Then my experience start from where I come.
Yes.
Then I camped at this, Iseyin here in Oyo State.
Iseyin
Yes,
in Oyo
in Oyo
State.
State, yes.
Okay.
Then actually everything works together for those who love God.
Exactly.
Then when doing that camp, it looks stressful, but when we left the camp, then we are still missing
The camp.
yeah, we missed the camp there. All the activity that we performed, then we took part that time. Then we miss it when we get to our PPA here.
Wow.
And the thing that I see that when that time when we want to leave, about to do the camp. Yes, when we get our PPA posting letter, yes.
Okay.
But before then, say I have it in mind, and I thank God that anywhere they carry me, there I will go. Anywhere, yes.
In Oyo State.
In Oyo State, because I wish that wherever I'm going, I want to go and dominate. I want to make change in that particular place. That means I don't need to say I want to go to Ibadan. I will go to Ogbomoso, or because I don't, even though I go to Ibadan, I don't know anybody there. If I go to Ogbomoso, I don't know anybody. And anywhere I find myself, then I know that God will go with me. And once I meet people there I will be able to catch up with them. Then and when I reach here, say the first day I reach here, I don't. The first day everywhere just blur, as in the environment I found myself. I think is this part of the exists in Nigeria or in Oyo State, but we don't have any choice. But based on the mindset I brought from camp to this place, through the help of God, then I'll be able to sustain it. And then here I am as well. S-Copper, yes.
S-Copper.
Yes. So,
wow. That's really impressive. In fact, I love it. Which means the journey of life is, I can say, is based on mindset.
Yes.
So I can deduce that from your story. Yes, it's good to have a positive mindset ahead of any situation, and it really helps you, right?
Yes, a lot.
All right. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Now, local government in your state, Nigeria. How can you describe the local government and the town? How can you describe it?
Actually, the local government is very okay.
Okay.
When we get here, I can see that many activities are taking place. Then they have like the tourism center is there.
Okay.
There are markets. The trading is still good, because according to what we see and what we saw, we can see that during their harvesting, we used to come from other states to buy here to sell and carry it to their state. They perform interchange. I can say interstate market here. I mean, it's not like a village. Let me say that it's like a town or a small city under your
call it semi-rural.
Yes, semi-rural. I mean, there are some things that is developed there. But apart from any other like general thing like electricity, that electricity is a general issue. For any other thing, it's okay here.
Okay, electricity is the main challenge.
Yes, that we face here.
And how do you survive it?
Every problem that we have here, according to what we learn, it must have a solution.
There must be a way out.
In fact, it will not be only a way. There will be a solutions, depending on how we can think of it. Now, if there in a situation where there is no light,
yes,
that means we can have another thing as alternative. Because the Bible used to say something that before we have food for our fowls, like cockerel, is something that those fowl they are eating. I know that my guy here is Yoruba. What I'm trying to say is that then before we have this electricity, that means our forefathers they are using something that they use like lamp. All those things like that, and they are living their life successfully. In fact, by then, not like your cold water, they will go and fetch water from town, chill one. That means all those things they are sustaining their life by then. That means we also, if you don't have electricity here, then we can have another alternative. And the alternative is the solar. It's the solar. People based on solar here, In fact, I can say that there are many houses, at least 90% of houses here, what they get that solar system. And then we charge our phone, then we charge our power bank. Then if I think that there's it, then I have a solar fan. Everything is the white man have made everything to be easier for us. We have a solar fan. I'll just take it to that place. Then I will charge it and carry it to my house. Then if I want to sleep, I'll just on the fan. Then the fan will sustain me and then through the midnight. Then the following day, I'll still go and charge it. That's how people that we met there. That's how they will be sustaining. And we can see them living comfortable with happiness and joy.
All right. Ex-copper, look.
Yes, sir.
For core member to survive in most especially rural area like Igboho,
yes,
where electricity is the major challenges. Yes. Now, you made mention the solution to electricity that you mostly go for solar system. Now, for core member just coming to this this local government to serve completely a whole 1 year,
yes.
How he or she will be able to get solar panel, get solar inverter, all these expenses at once in some 7 days.
It's not easy actually, but what I'm trying to say by that is that we have a house that has that solar panel and inverter, all those stuff. Then our home is just to buy solar fan. They go and charge it there. Because here, one thing I know about Igboho that I love them most is that they accommodate visitor. They accommodate visitor. That there is no way that you enter, you see that you are a visitor. We accommodate you. Wow. That means if you take our phone, our gadget they actually they welcome us. Even when some house they will still give us food, they give us minerals to welcome us. You go and charge. That means it's not about that. You buy those things by yourself. But it's consume a lot of money. But many houses they have around that they can go and charge there and they will welcome us.
Okay. Even in that aspect of even they will give you food in as much as I'm sure that 11-12 months ago you were not like and one thing about Igbo is that love pounded yam.
Yeah, so they find in the morning, in the night.
So I'm seeing the face that has thousands of pounded yam.
It's God, you know. It's God.
You sure?
It's God. All
right. Thank you so much. All right, and again in your PPA,
yes,
which subject do you handle? And what is the duration of taking the class? How many classes? Because core members, most especially, let me just say every core members they don't like teaching, and because not every graduate study education.
Yes.
You can see somebody that study engineering, medicine, and you post to such people to go and teach in secondary school, and they have no choice that they should do the job. Now, why getting to those PPA, most especially school, either private school or government school, they load most of the core members' subjects to teach. So how were you able to handle those demands, and how many classes were you able to?
Thank you so much. In fact, I'm enjoying myself with the questions that you asked me.
Thank you, sir.
In fact, actually, the duration of the class is 45 minutes for each subject.
Okay.
And I said earlier that I study mathematics.
Yes.
I mean, I'm teaching them mathematics in my place of work. In my place of work.
Yes.
Now, for what I experience in this NYSC is that they post people based on the course they study in university. I mean, since the time I've been here in my PPA, I never see an engineering student in my PPA teaching. Okay. That means for me now, based on my course that I study in school, which is mathematics, they send me to work to school. But I can see that 90% of NYSC company members, they posted them to school. Yes. And many people did not experience it. Exactly. They don't think they find themselves in any school set. And that's what, and the private school are expecting more company members to use. And they will use them.
They will use
at the end of the week, they will use them.
The maximum.
In fact, they use them. But what make it be easier for me is that I've been in system before, like some years back. Before I went to my university, then after my secondary school, then I went into teaching. I mean, I love teaching. I love teaching. But one thing I love about teaching is that we are impacting into the life of people.
Young generation.
Yeah, next generation.
Yes.
And we don't know who that person, what they can become in the nearest future. I mean, we are trying to build the leaders, the rulers, the medicine doctors. We are trying to build the nation. as teacher. That's me. It makes me to be. I love education. And when I reach my PP, then I was asked the story on the story I can take. I told them it's mathematics.
Okay, they asked you.
They asked me. Okay, I told them it's mathematics. Can you just do it? I said, no, I can. But when it's come to work, I was validated. I got to say I was already, because I'm teaching up to 5 classes. 5 classes in a day. In a day, 45 minutes. Imagine that. And I do it with happiness. Because I don't see it as maybe the struggle as before them. Because I know that I'm trying to build a nation. And I know that where I am, I'm not there for permanent, just temporary. And history is what we take. And what you do today, tomorrow shall take. That's it. We work. If I say I did not work, then I'm just lying. Then we work, but we find joy in it based on we are building the future, or we are building the nation.
Wow. Nice one. Yes, that's nice one. And all right, I would like you advise coming members in that aspect. If possible, they find themselves being overloaded with subjects in their PPA, how can they respectively talk to their employer and they will minimize it for them? Is it possible?
Yes, it's possible. It's just a matter of understanding. Okay. I mean, some corp members don't understand their employer, and then it creates issue between them. Now, if you been in a place and they told you so do this, then you know what your capacity can take. Then you tell them with a other manner that this thing that you give me, I can't do it. Help me to do it. Or this is what I can do. I've seen a situation whereby a person studied biology and he reached a school and they told us what to business study.
Biology,
business study. Now, guys, it's so like that. And many things are happening inside work. But when you are not what to explain, I told you earlier that I studied biology. Yes. I can't see business study. And if you say take it, I don't know how to take. I will try my best. Okay. And if you know that you can't try your best at all, just tell them that. If there's any other work, just let me be. Okay. I mean, for overloading work, if you see that your ability or your capacity cannot take it, just try to explain yourself in a good manner to your employer. That I believe that they are going to listen to it. It's very important, because this life is not far from our way. I think that do something that pay you today, you can do something that you will be happy tomorrow. That's it.
All right, thank you so much. The next question is coming from money management. So many members are saying 77K is a small money, is not enough. What can someone realistically achieve with that 77K? Let's bring that one apart from your PPA token. Okay. And I'm sure at least mathematician taking 5 classes. Now I'm sure that one say we beat that your allowee. So from 77K, most members are saying it's not enough. What can someone realistically achieve from that 77K?
Thank you, sir, for the question.
Yes, sir.
There's one adage that say, cut your clothes according to your size.
Cut your clothes according to your size.
Even though the federal are paying us 300,000, we still have up to 80 or 90% of people that will complain that it's not enough.
It's not enough.
We are in Nigeria. We are in Nigeria. Some people they would like to overdo. Like I've arrived. Let people see me.
Let them know.
Let them know that I change the location. Let them. I see if you have some people have been paid at 3,000. Exactly. In fact, I heard that federal have paid like some people 3,500.
Yes.
And those people believe their life convertible. But based on the expensive of the nation, and how the economy of Nigeria is, and the federal still try for us from 32 to 77. If they are paying us 13,000, what do you want to do? Because some people have been paid, they have been paid, and they survive it. That means we also, according to biology, there is something we call a characteristic of unity. They call Mr. Ninja D there and Mr. Ninja K. A there stands for adaptivity. That is saying that anywhere we find ourselves, we must adapt to that environment. We must adapt to it. That means my own advice is that we need to have the same budget. How you want to spend your money in a month, you budget it. Because if you don't budget everything, everything is cost every day, every day.
Yes.
If you buy something market today and the rate of 1,000, you go there tomorrow, it will be 1,500. You go there next one, you will see 2,000, like that. You can see that. You can see that. I mean, sometimes you see that you are hitting 111 in a day, and you see that at the end of the time, your salary you can save up to 20, up to 10, and in your salary you just list to 101. What I mean by that? That is code. 101, 101, 111. Some people are like 010. Some people is 0011. But I mean, we need to have a plan for ourselves. The many people don't have plan. That's when they will see that at the end of their service, they realize nothing. They just look at their account like this, they find nothing there. Maybe because they don't have plan for their future. In fact, some people they don't have where they are going after service. They are just there. Like people are serving. Need to want to serve.
Ex-copper, look.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For these inspiring stories.
Welcome, sir.
Honestly, I love it. From your experience, you mentioned you are a product of Great Ife.
Yes,
Obafemi Awolowo University.
Yes.
Another Great Ife.
Counterfeit.
All right. You studied mathematics.
Yes.
You are from which state? Osun State as well.
Yes.
All right. Let's assume that your employer is watching now. What type of graduate has NYSC made you become?
Thank you so much for the question. What NYC, the thing I've gained or that yes added to my value. It added a lot of things to my value.
Yes.
The first one starting from when we are in camp.
Okay.
Then they organize something called SAED for us.
SAED.
Yes.
Core member 18 West.
Yeah, you can remember that. By then, we have different type of skills then. Like the people want to study forest trade, the people want to go for painting, agrohalite, like tie and tie, many things there. They make everything easier for us by then. But for me, from beginning, I love something like agriculture. That's when I was in camp, I go for agrohalite.
Okay, where do you camp?
Yeah, I camp at Iseyin.
Iseyin.
Yes. Then I go for agrohalite. And that agrohalite, they taught us how to get its name. Then that's if you want to have a sustainable now because sustainable farm, like to hear its name, like the bean. Then they taught us if poultry, how to hand fowl, different type of fowl we have. Yeah, Bella, Cockerel, and so on like that. Then another thing that we do is fishery. How to hear fish like that. I mean a lot of things under that. Then when I still get to my place of PPA, my place of serving here. Then they organize another side for us where I join painting everything. That means I can paint a house now. I consider from where I come from, I not go like that. That means many things as well as added. Yeah, added. Yes, I learn how to make a punch, like make a fishery, fish pond, yes, poultry stuff like that, and how to paint now. At least I can paint a house. Then I can paint. Now, another thing that this NYC added to what I knew before is that when I was in my PPE, then I was trying to know and to have relationship with many people. Then he give me assurance to know different type of people, but due to the activity we were doing. So, like I mentioned that I was president of the Christian society in my place. That was the day that we organized a carol. That was last year. They need to send letter out to the parents. And by then I know many people outside that at least if you have any issue that you can go in time of need, or maybe you have a problem to solve. Then you can just impromptu stuff like that. Then before they can help you out. And we have a lot of things that we have came doing this NYC. A lot. But I see that another one about patience. If you are teaching a student, then you need to have patience. Then you study them in a class of 20 or 40 students, assuming by assumption. You have 20 or 40 students in the class. Then you are teaching them. You cannot expect all 40 students to be calm at the same time. You have some people that will push someone. Yes. But you know that at that moment, you now have a king and beat the student immediately. No, you need to that patient. Before I have anger issue, like a little. But by the time I'm doing the student, I was able to study myself. Not like you must not be student. You know what? In that anger mode, you need to cool yourself. Because if you want to beat by that time, you can beat the student and gain wound. Let me during this period, I was able to discover myself, even though it was my potential self, because what I can do, what my ability can take, and what it's limited to. I was able to discover myself during this NYSC.
To our audience, parents, undergraduate, and incoming members,
Yes.
I would like to give them a piece of advice. Yes, advice from senior ex-copper Luke Oluwadamilare.
Yes, so thank you so much. My advice is that I want to have an adage that this is say that readers are leader. That means if we read, the possibility to become a leader. Yes. That means a good reader become a good leader. A good reader become a good leader. Success does not come from a comfort zone. Yes. Now anything we pass through this life, we need to have endurance. That at the end of the journey, that if we have the perseverance, that we know that everything will will succeed. I mean anything, anywhere we are, we need to keep pressing. That's why some people, one person saying something, good better best. I will never rest until my good become better. And that of better now become the best. That means my advice for incoming member is that anywhere we find ourselves, we just try to do our best. Not that do your good or do your better. No, you do your best and leave the rest. Because the issue we always say, if you are not there again, they will talk about you if you do good. If you are not there again, if you do otherwise, then they see what they see talk about you. That means in this life, anywhere we find ourselves, we must make sure that what we do good. Then God might help us.
All right, thank you so much, ex-copper Luke Oluwadamilare.
Yes.
Thank you so much for our listeners all over the globe. This is another powerful story from the batch A1 2025. Yes, those who recently stepped out from this NYSC scheme. And we deduce that NYSC year is a year of discovery, year of turning point for those who are optimistic about the future. From Obafemi Awolowo University, studying mathematics, to NYSC, gaining a lot of experience from poultry experience, farming, and painting production.
Yes.
These are the skills which NYSC has added to a certificate, which means as we are coming to this NYSC scheme, let's come with a prepared mind so that we can add value, so that we can see positive things in our NYSC journey. Stay tuned and be blessed.